We are on my Teams here, as you can see. I am currently in a call, so this is what it's going to look like when you are on a call. So in order to turn your camera on and off, you're going to click this button. If you need to mute yourself, which is always a good idea when you're not talking because you don't know if your dog's barking in the background or you're mowing the lawn, always mute yourself. If your teacher or someone you're working with wants you to share their screen so you can collaborate, you'll want to hit this button. And there's a couple other fun things on here as well, where you can actually change your background. So since students who are remote, when they tune in for their meetings, are going to be required to have their camera on, you can totally blur your background. I will show you. Let's see.
Ashlyn, are you sharing your screen?
Yeah, I should be. Yep.
Okay.
Background is blurred. Or look, I can even be at the beach. I'm at the beach. If only, right? So that is how we can change our effects in Teams. And so now over here on the left, you can see some other little, Ashlyn says they can't see my screen. Can you see my screen now, Ashlyn?
There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay, we'll go back. So that was fun. Should I go back?
Yeah,
all right,
let's start it.
We're gonna do it again. So I'm still at the beach, but I'll show you how to get to the beach this time. 3 dots, show background effects, and right here you can blur your background or get yourself a fun background. Then I said you can turn your video off, mute yourself, or share your screen. I am sharing my screen right now, so it only gives me the option to turn off my screen. You can also open the conversation bar right here, and you can have a conversation with everyone who is in that call. And with this one, you can see who's in the call with you. Okay, now we're back to this one. Now, with the feed, like I was saying, you can see if anyone called you, left you a voicemail. We'll get to that in a second. Assignments, or if anyone tagged you in a post, commented on a post, etc., etc. And on chat, you can see everyone who chatted with you and talk with people there. You can also video chat directly from there. So then right here, this is where your class is going to be. So we have a class for each little cohort here, and some people have been adding to those classes. But so in here, you can see your assignments. If your teacher says anything to the whole class, your teacher posts something, you can interact with it and say something about it. You can also view your assignments directly from here. You can see the grades, you can get to your notebook, all from right here. Another reason that these are changing is we are working on integrating the fax system that we use for attendance and communications so that we can put it into Teams so that each week then you as parents will get the remote Teams assignment daily digest. So it will come up with all of your students' assignments, when they're due, whether they turned it in, and if they've been graded, what grade there was. So that will be great for us teachers because that'll automatically notify you each week. Next up, assignments. This is where you're going to, oh, I have a lot of classes. Let's go to my test class. Right here is where you're going to see any assignments assigned by your teacher right here. So this is the teacher view. So we need to change this to the student view. It's going to look a little bit different for you. It's going to look a little bit like this, where you will have the assignment, the due date, and any instructions, along with whether there's any reference materials like a OneNote page. And you can also, since this is past due, I technically cannot edit this, but usually there will be a big OneNote thing right here that you can actually work on your assignment directly in Teams if you want. Nice. Then we have the calendar over here. The calendar is great because if you have any meetings scheduled with your teacher or your classmates, you can access it right here. So I see we are in the open house right now, and I can actually usually click on this and join right from here. I have a, what? No, because I'm already in it. It doesn't work because I'm already in this call. But then these ones right here, I have tons of calls tomorrow, so I can just click on those and I will get right into that call at the correct time. You can also start a new meeting up here or schedule one for later. Next up, calls. So on here, you can actually call your teacher either through chat or through this one. And you actually can call your teacher outside of work hours because we probably won't answer. And you can still leave a voicemail and we'll check you later and get back to you, like this one. I don't think I have my audio on. So I'm not going to play this one because I don't have my audio on, but it was from Ms. Zimmerman and it said, "Hi, Ms. Lee, this is Ms. Zimmerman. This is a test call to show you how we can stay in communication across distance." So I believe that is pretty much it for Teams. On files right here, this just lists any file that your teacher might have shared, a friend might have shared, or anything that your students' friends might share.